Yep, a little bit more leg. Now his head's up a little bit, so pull a little more on your right rein, your outside rein. There you go. Yep, then release. Every time his head comes down, release. Yep. And then try another circle. But remember, lean back, tighten your thigh so it helps to hold you back, and pull a little more on your right rein, but use your left leg. More on your right rein, or your outside rein.
Right.
Yeah. That's better. Now release a little bit, because now he's being good. So now just go down the hill, but concentrate on him not getting heavy on that front end. Think about the bike and using like your back brake. So you feel him kind of rock back. Yeah. That's good. But as you watch this video, you'll see him kick the sand some, because again, they just keep their feet low to the ground. So anywhere there's rocks and stuff, you want to make sure he's on his back end and not pulling on his front end. Yep, lean back, give and take with your left rein or your inside rein. And then if his head's going up, pull a little on your outside rein, your right rein. Yep. Okay, so now just go straight.
The end of that felt better.
Yep. So now see if you can get him walking a little faster, like up in his flat walk, and you're just gonna go straight. And all I want you to do is try to just feel where his weight is being carried, if it's on his front end or his back end.
You know,
Yep. So you want to look like where you want to be around this arena. Yep. His head carriage right now is fine. So as long as he's not pulling, you can be very light with your hand, but you want to keep the same speed. And you'll hear this on every video, but what the horses naturally do is going up the hill, they'll usually slow down. Going down the hill, they speed up. So you're trying to do the opposite. As you go down the hill, you want to sit back and half halt so he doesn't get too fast. And going up the hill, you might have to push just a little. So sit back, make sure you feel him kind of rocking back on his hindquarters, and you're trying to give and take as you go down the hill. So if we just hang on them as they go down the hill, then they lean back against the pressure, so it doesn't help. Yeah. Your speed right there could have been just a tiny bit faster, not a lot. Yep, your upper body, all that's good. Yep, your eyes are good, your legs good. And just think you want to feel him rock back on his hindquarter, so you half halt just a couple of times. Yeah.
he always seems to bobble.
Wait, you mean his head or?
No, his hind end. When,
Oh.
when I half halt, he does a little.
Yes. So when they go down the hill fast, they swing their legs. When you slow him down, he has to place him down like a quarter horse and fire all his thigh muscles. These horses just want to swing, okay, because it's easier for them, but it's not as good and it doesn't build up their muscles. So as you half halt, if you feel his back end give out, which means his stifle moved, it's because it's harder and he's not engaging that muscle. And
better.
yeah, so but since he doesn't engage the muscle, the stifle is his kneecap and it kind of goes out of place. So even though it's happening, we're trying to make him stronger over time. So even if it gives out, I'm not worried about it, because it takes many, many weeks to build up muscle. Okay. So now we're gonna go just a little faster, because he kind of slowed down too much for his flat walk. Right there's good, yep. And this is the hard part. You're trying to keep that speed going up the hill and down the hill, but by helping him with your half halts and your body weight. Go a little faster up the hill, that's fine, no more, that's perfect, yep. And then going down the hill, you'll think, I gotta help him, I gotta shift my weight back. I might have to use a little less leg and half halt a couple times if you need it. And then when you get to the gate, then you can push a little bit if he slowed down too much. But that was perfect.
That felt perfect.
Yes. Good job. It looks really nice. Yeah. So there he cut in a little bit to the inside. So you just want to use more of that left leg. Now he's totally lost it. So you want to pick up your speed more. Yeah. Too much.
Well,
Yeah.
if you just tap with this thing.
Yes. So then instead of tapping, just wave it. Yep.
Okay.
But still use your leg. I always use my leg first, and then I go to the stick if they're not listening. So now he's slowed down. A little bit more. More. There you go. And now you'll see the throat latch is really shaking on his face. Yep. So sit back. but keep going down the hill. Yep. So you're trying to help him learn how to carry himself as he's going faster. Yep, now he slowed down too much. So you're gonna speed him back up more. Right there's pretty good. Next time could be a little bit faster. Now he's cutting in, so your left leg, remember you're kind of trying to push him off that inside leg, and then you're supporting him with your outside rein. So every time you get to the gate, he slows down. So get ready now to push him faster. That was much better that time. Yep. Now he's pulling on the bit. So if he pulls on the bit, you'll apply pressure until he gives to it. Yep. Better. But in time, if you keep doing this, he'll start carrying himself more instead of getting so strung out. Now he's cutting in some more inside leg. Yep. Now he's not paying attention at all. It's constant when you ride these big goober heads. A little faster. That's it. So you're constantly trying to remind him, hey, we got things to do, things to step over. You got to pay attention. You got to be with me. So push with your inside leg, because every time he goes down this hill, he cuts in. Now push him with both legs to get him to go faster. You kind of aimed him at the gate, and he's like, yeah, let's get out of here, and he slows down. Right. So you got to make sure as you're getting to the end, he's bent a little to the left, so he knows he's not going that way. So that time up the hill was too slow. Okay. Yep. So a little faster. The throat latch isn't shaking that much anymore. So push him with your inside leg, a little inside rein, and now push him forward. Don't let him look at that gate. He's looking at it again. Yeah. So every time he looks at the gate, he slows down because he's thinking about leaving. It's like me when I was in a classroom. I just look out the window. Faster, faster, nothing happened. Yeah. Good. Now use your body to help him, but your speed's good. Now make sure he keeps that speed. That was much better that time. Yeah, that was really good. And that's a nice walk. Much better. Yeah. So again, the running walk can always be slower in here. We're just trying to tame something faster.
Okay, I'm gonna try stopping
okay.
As I get around.
Yes, and so just remember, you'll sit back and don't, you know, that's okay. So don't lose the reins until he drops his head. Oh, you fell forward. Yep, well, so back him up. Lean back. Yep. Now just wait for him to drop his head. Yep. Ask him again. Good. Okay, so now you have to do it again because you don't want to end on that. And it's on video.
Oh my God.
So try to stop him again. You know, sit back and make your thighs like grip on so he can't pull you out of the saddle. So start flat walking again. A little bit more so he gets his energy back up, so we make it similar to what we just did. Yep. Now support with that outside rein. The reason he turned his head in so much is because now you're thinking about stopping and you're not riding like you just were. So a little faster. Yeah. But see, you're being nice. You have him on a lighter contact and he's like, I don't have to work anymore. Yeah. Keep going. But you'll see he's getting lazy. He's not using his muscles and now his stifles are just giving out.
Right.
Yeah. So a little faster. Remember to push him out. Good. So now when you get over here, pick a place to stop. But remember, hold yourself back and don't let him pull on you when you stop. So hold. That was much better. Hold till his head comes down. Very good. Now you can quit. That was really nice.